Good afternoon, everybody. It's Stephen and Paul from WinExtra.
Dude, I'm not working with you anymore.
Why?
Could you open up the show any more depressingly? It's like,
well, you know, how are you supposed to get excited for the daily brief when your green screen is flashing on Skype, because Skype 5 is really kind of putrid, and bring people their daily dose of daily brief?
Well, that's not the listeners and the viewers' problem. Seriously.
Why not?
Have a little pep. Drink a little Red Bull. Do something. Don't come out here like a Barbie shite. Right, folks, because he's depressed at the beginning of the show, I'm going to welcome you to Daily Brief number 46 for Thursday, November 18th, 2010. A day where absolutely nothing has happened in the Microsoft world.
That's why I'm depressed. Okay? I'm so depressed. Oh, God.
Well, you know what? While he's being depressed, there has actually been... We do actually have some news for it. Some of it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, you know, we talked about it yesterday about Kin 1 and Kin 2 making a comeback, and now they're officially on sale. The Kin 1 and the Kin 2.
I thought they died.
Yeah, well, we talked about that yesterday. Remember Mr. Short-Term Memory?
Yeah.
Hey, how they're making it come back? Well, now, as of today, you can actually buy them from the Verizon store. They're being sold as feature phones, and plans start at $39.99 a month for voice and $9.99 for 25 megs of data. Again, what are they doing here? They have just put the Kin out of reach again with stupid plans. These are supposed to be phones that send you pictures up to Facebook. 25 megs of data, you're going to go through that. Kids are going to go through that in college in the morning. I mean, seriously?
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. It's okay. Now I got a bit of a I can't say where I got this from. Okay, I can't say who supplied me with the information, but I have it on good source that the Kin was actually an accident that was never meant to make it to the marketplace.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
How do you accidentally design a phone?
No, but it was totally supposed to be in-house, never make it to the market, but somehow...
I mean, it was a prototype device like the current pair.
Yeah, basically.
That was just done for R&D.
Yes.
All right.
And it made it past all the safeguards that Microsoft apparently has in place so that these things don't make it to market. And apparently, yeah, it got through them all. It wasn't supposed to be a product.
Apparently somebody just accidentally marketed a Kin and mass manufactured it.
Yeah.
I think somebody's been smoking too many double rainbows.
Well, that's the word I have, and I trust the source that I got it from.
From Kin to Connect.
Only because we like Connect.
Dude, I've been telling you, Microsoft. Microsoft is the reason that the Terminators are going to come and kill us all because they've now developed Connect. People are putting them on robots, and now the robots can see what you're doing with your hands, and they can recognize gestures and move around, all thanks to somebody slapping a $150 Connect device on top of a nice little robot.
I think it's cool.
Dude, Microsoft really has to stop before Skynet comes knocking on our door.
I think this is really, you know, that's what I love about the Hacker Society, man. Like, they get their hands on something like this and they just go to town.
Yeah, well, this little Roomba-style robot was developed by an MIT student, the MIT's personal robotics group, Philip Robel, or Robel, I don't know how you pronounce it. But, I mean, just watch this little thing go around, and it's doing, like, 3D mapping and terrain recognizing and gesture recognizing. It's all really geeky stuff, and it's all really scary, too, if you sort of think about it in terms of autonomous robotics. And but you know what? It goes to show that, like, okay, we already have manned drones out there. The military is using unmanned drones, sorry, I should say. And it just goes to show how technologies developed for home gaming, like Kinect, can seriously contribute to these things. Awesome. Scary.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
But here's the thing, you know, this is something that Microsoft has come out with, has created, has R&D, has piled piles of money into, and everybody, gets all down on Microsoft because they can't innovate. Well, they've just provided one of the greatest little gimmick tools, or whatever you want to call it, to the hacker society, and they're going to town, and they're showing that you can do some really, really cool stuff with Microsoft products.
Well, as we said, a week ago when we were talking about the guy actually hacking the Kinect interface, it's now time for Microsoft to step up and realize, look, people are going to put Kinect everywhere.
Yeah.
And unless they come out with the products and they come out with the great software for different platforms for it, people are going to roll their own.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's great that people roll their own. It really is. But seriously, when doomsday comes, Ballmer, I'm looking for you. Right? And I'm handing you over to our new evil robot overlords.
Yeah.
Speaking of gaming, Microsoft is apparently looking to spend a bit more money and pick up yet another
gaming
bizarre.
Company. It was originally owned by, or it was bought by Activision, but I guess they weren't too happy with them.
Yeah, this is still a rumor, okay? Now, Bizarre Creations are a subsidiary of Activision, and for the Xbox, they developed Project Gotham Racing, which is one of the biggest racing franchise, if not the biggest racing franchise on 360. But they also, since then, developed a couple of titles that haven't really gone far.
Yeah.
Now, Microsoft seems to have a penchant for buying UK-based gaming companies. They bought Bungie from there and a couple of others. And if they buy these guys, then they will have the rights to Project Gotham Racing as well, which means that they'll own the rights to Halo, Fable, and Project Gotham Racing, which is the three biggest franchises on Xbox 360. So you can see how it's a win for them. Also, we know that Microsoft has a habit of getting great products out of teams, I should say, that have had a few bum products along the way. Yeah. For example, Windows Phone 7, the guys behind that, were sort of languishing after having a couple of bum products themselves.
Another thing is their whole mobile initiative too. Like Windows Mobile was like 6.5 was a disaster, really. Nobody wanted that style of phone OS, yet they turn around.
Don't say that to my wife.
Yet they turn around and come out with Windows Phone 7.
Exactly. And you know what? This also leads us into another interesting point, is the fact that Microsoft has their gaming division now. Okay, they bought Lionhead. They bought and released Bungie. They bought other companies. Now they're buying these ones. Microsoft is starting to turn into a game development powerhouse with the amount of talent they've bought into Microsoft Game Studios.
Well, look at the announcement they had the other day of their revamped Bing games, Windows Live games, and one other one to be able to be usable across the platform. They are
across
they're
Xbox
really going
after.
Yeah.
They really are going after gaming market to some degree.
Smart move.
But with all this in-house developing talent, I'm kind of surprised by our next story, which is an improvement to the Windows Phone 7 browsing experience in the form of a skin that you can download from the App Store for 99 cents. And it's developed by a Microsoft Azure developer. But it brings some people would say much needed features to the Internet Explorer browsing experience on Windows Phone 7, such as tab browsing, incognito mode, and a new feature called Reader Mode, whereby it parses all the text in the document in the website that you're looking at and strips out all ads on unnecessary graphics and that sort of stuff to make it really, really easy to read, which is good when you're on a mobile platform. But I suppose there's a side of me as a publisher that is kind of
not too
annoyed that if this thing visited the mobile version of any of my sites, it would rip my ads out.
Yeah.
But, as an end user, this is good. This is probably going to provide you with, as yet, the best browsing experience on Windows Phone 7. Now, it's not a new browser. It is a skin that adds features to the existing browser, but still very, very cool and worth checking out.
Speaking of the end user, Microsoft is going to be cutting
Hold on. We went through that entire story without mentioning the name of the product.
Oh.
It's called Browser Plus, folks, and it's developed by Shriram Krisham. So, yeah, find that on the App Store. Yeah. Browser Plus, 99 cents.
Yeah. Now, apparently, I guess Microsoft is going to be offering a 5-day sale for Mac Office, where they're cutting the price by 33%.
This story was actually submitted to us by my wife, Sarah. So, Office for Mac, the 2011 version, they're going to do a 5-day sale where basically on places like Amazon.com are going to cut the price for home and student by $40 to $49 for the 1 license version, and $109 for the 3 license package. So if you do run Office on your Mac, and let's be honest, who doesn't? This will be a good way for you to pick it up cheap and get a good number of licenses. And as well, I've also been reading reports today that Office 2011 on the Mac is significantly faster than 2004, 2008. So, a little bit more productivity and save a little bit of cash at the same time. Now, finally, the story to put a big smile on Hodson's head. The only smile I've seen on Hodson's head in the past couple of days, because he's a big grumpy Canadian git, is video from the opening of, from the opening of Microsoft's new Bellevue store, which features Baldy Ballmer himself opening the store to literally thousands upon thousands of people packing
but
the mall.
You know what? Okay, here's the thing. The first 1,000 people in the lineup got free Miley Cyrus tickets. And I'm betting that the majority of those 1,000 people don't even have a clue who Baldy is.
Yeah, I hate to sort of come down on the side of being the critic here. Looking at the video, there's obviously way more than a single 1,000 people there for tickets. But, then again, this is Microsoft's marketing genius. Some people call it a conspiracy. Yeah. I call it marketing genius. Give away free tickets to some crotch-flashing teenage pop star, and, you get people out to your store for the opening, and it makes for good PR. Now, one of the things I'm interested in... Sorry?
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, and this is what caught both of us, is that one of the main points of the opening today was that the new Dell Duo, the hybrid tablet computer, is going to be exclusively available at the Microsoft stores. It was previewed today.
Yeah, I like the look of the Dell Duo. It's a hybrid notebook that you can flip the screen around on and turn it into a slate, essentially. Pretty nice, pretty decent specs on it too. I have them over here. It's a dual-core Atom processor. You'll find more information if you follow the links in the show notes. But these machines apparently are only being sold exclusively in the Windows stores and in online.
So why are you guys here? Is it for the Kinect? Is it for Windows PCs? Miley! Who's Miley?
Miley Cyrus.
Oh, Miley. You're not here for the computers?